And this is all in the graphics thread. Oh my cripes. Oh my cripes. How on earth? How on earth? All right, so replace that. So if CDD, yeah, right. Wow, look at all these. Look at all these references. Uh, G player set, G player set, G player set, G player set. Oh no, this one is G player dictionary. Oh whoa, wait, today those other ones that I replaced. Yeah, no, those ones are all fine. Uh, yeah. All right, no, this one. This means something different entirely because we're not checking if it's in the GPlayer dictionary. We're checking if it's in the GPlayer dictionary entries karma list. Yeah, which is something different entirely. But this, yeah, this one's definitely GPlayer set. This one's not. This one's GPlayer dictionary. And then this one's GPlayer set. And then this one's GPlayer set. And this one's GPlayer set. And this one's GPlayer set. And this one's Oh my gosh. Oh my cripes. Look how many. Look how many freaking times I was doing this. That's dirty. 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 All right, this one's. Sorry. That one can stay, but this one has to change, and this one has to change. Okay, good, good then. Um, all right, so, uh, yeah, so right, so I can separate these out now too, right? Because like the whole if the length of ng messages is greater than zero, uh, this doesn't like the ng messages no longer handles like the add player and the blah blah blah. So I'm actually going to do it the other way around because like the action tags event status, like this is the minority of cases. So I'm going to separate these ones out. So action tags event status. So I'll just do them one at a time. So action tags goes here. So wait, yeah. So this is now the first of the if ng message blah blah blah. So this one is if, not elif. And then, so action tags event status. Event status is the first elif. Cut that. And so that one goes here. As the first elif. Yep. And then, let's put a little more extra spacing here just so it's clear. Okay, and then, okay, and this one, like there doesn't have to be a space there. So screen text, teleport, and ban. Maybe I can actually remember those this time. Screen text. Wait, what is this? Oh, oops, I accidentally picked up acted. Whoops. Yeah. Screen text, teleport, and ban. So ban has the distinction of being in the priority queue, but also addressing the player. So I'll have to make sure I accommodate that. Which I don't think I probably don't have to change anything, but it just, I don't know, if there is any weird edgy things there, then whatever. Okay. So then, yeah. Excuse me. So, yeah. Let's, save this. And then, so, right. So now there's an else case to whether the length of ng messages is greater than zero. Because, right, so that takes care of the priority queue, like what we're doing there, like that's us taking care of the priority queue. But then if the priority queue is empty, that's when we do this queue. So, so now what we say is if the length of, actually, so I guess we can make this an else if. So else if the length of ng messages player, which is apparently not a thing yet, because, oh yeah, I only defined it in this context, so I didn't actually define it in a greater context. Ng messages player. So let's go to ng messages where we define that, because now we also need, yeah, so we'll have ng messages player. How are we going to handle this? I could just keep a dictionary. Like, I could just keep a consistent dictionary for, like, all the potential players. I could just, ng messages play. Like, I could just, so the list is just, like, which order we should evaluate these things in. Which order we should evaluate the players in. But then, I also need a separate dictionary. So, like, it's like, ng, like, player dict, uh, or I'll just call it like ng messages. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Ng messages player dict equals dictionary. So the dictionary is going to keep track of the of all the items per player sorted by like name. So ng messages player dict equals a dictionary, and then like the name will be the values, the keys, excuse me. The name will be the keys, and then the values will be a list of all the messages pertinent to that player. So yeah. So let's save this. And then should I keep track of a set as well? Like, what happens when I clear out a player? Do I clear them out of the dictionary altogether? I guess so. So I'll also keep ng messages player set. See, this feels like it's getting a little bit bulky, right? Because I have a list, a dictionary, and a set now. Like this all just used to be one list. Now it's like I don't know. It's like sorry. All right, so sorry. So I'll try it this way. All right, so now when we're setting ng messages player, we're not just setting ng messages player, because we're also saying if ng messages if npop index 1 index 1 in ng messages player set, then we don't have to add the player to the set because this player is already in the set. We can just say ng messages player dictionary index npop index 1. We can just take this player's entry and we can just say append npop, append this new message on. Yeah, and then otherwise, if this player is not already in the system, then we can say ng. So then we can say that this player's entry equals a list just containing npop, because right now this is the first one that's getting added on. And then in this case, since the player wasn't already in the set, then we will also want to say ng message player set dot add this player dot add npop index 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now when we check the is this satisfactory just to check the length of ng messages players? ng messages player? Yeah, I think so. Because, right, this list will only get empty. Like this list will actually not get empty until after all the messages have been processed, and that's because, well, no, sometimes this list will get empty exactly at the same point in which the last message gets processed. But sometimes the last item in this list will be a player that actually appeared previously in the list and hasn't gotten new messages since. And so kind of like what we do with the queues that we use to send players across the screen, we have to check for like whether we actually care about this player or not. So what we'll say is I'll even use like next adventure, or like so next adventure equals no one yet. And then we'll say while, or no, we'll just say yeah. So we'll say while the length of ng messages player player is greater than 0, because when we clear this out, we can just stop looking. We'll say cdd equals ng messages player index 0 dot pop, and then we'll say if CDD in what was it, ng messages player set. So if this player has messages waiting for them, because it's possible that we already took care of this player's message and they were just appearing in the queue duplicate, or like, redundantly. So if it's not redundant, if we do actually need to process this player, then we will say next adventure equals CDD, and we will break. Otherwise, we'll just keep looking until we empty out the queue. Yeah. Okay, and then so then we'll say so for li in, actually I'll just call it ng message. It's a little stanky, or it's a little weird, but like then I don't have to, like, it's gonna, because we're gonna be peeling off this list are all these ng messages, so that way I don't have to go through and change like every reference to ng message in here. It's a little weird, but whatever, I don't care. For ng message in what? So ng messages player dictionary index next adventure. Yeah. Then because we'll want to clear out this player's entire dot keys. We want to clear out this player's entire queue of messages. So yeah. So we'll say, actually no, you know what? I'll say for li in I'll say for li in ng messages player blah blah blah. We'll say, actually no, this is fine. We can we can just say for ng messages in player blah 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 blah. Sorry. So so this loop will be when we handle all of these messages. So let's indent that into this loop, and then at the end of the loop we'll have processed all of the messages for this player. So what we can do is just at the end of this loop say ng messages player dictionary dot pop next adventure, because we just handled all of their messages, so that player's clean and clear and under control. Wait, that's deodorant. Sorry. And then ng messages player set. We can say remove this player because we just cleared all their messages. Yeah. Okay. So now we'll be handling like multiple messages in the same frame, and I don't know what that's going to do to the frame rate is what is concerning to me. It might be that if this queue gets like too stacked up, then like it might get a little chunky. Like if one player has like a ton of these to evaluate, like some players might have like not as many of these to evaluate. So I mean, you know what else I'm tempted to do though is that like some of these like evaluate in different ways. Like for example, if we're updating the player's energy level, like, well, it'd be a little bad. I don't know. For things like energy level, it's a little weird to like process. Like energy level is strictly overwrites the previous messages. So like if we're processing like an energy message, we only ever really need to process the last one, right? Like we don't actually have to process the ones that come before it. So like in some cases like that, I'm tempted to do like some pre-processing on this stuff. But like no, I mean any amount of pre-processing that I did would be like basically equivalent to just like handling the message up front. So I'll just do it in chronological order. It's fine. It's not going to be that bad. Although I mean, it's funny that I use that as an example because that one of my next things to do is to actually like increase the number of energy levels in the game, so we'd actually be getting more of these messages through. But I mean, literally all we do with that is we just adjust the player's energy level. So like that's actually fine. Like that's fine. we just adjust their energy level. It's not like we're doing any like sophisticated like computation or like processing of that data. It's like literally we just set it and forget it. And so maybe we'll set it multiple times instead of setting it like just once, but that's fine. Okay. So now let's do what? I mean, I guess this might be okay now. We might be done with like, because we now have the priority, and so we handle the priority messages first, and then we handle the player messages. Yeah, so the reason I was thinking of like handling the player messages like that is that it'll just be like a little bit snappier. And like I said before, it'd be really awkward to render a player for whom we'd only processed like half of these messages, because that would make it seem like really like stale. So hopefully this is good. And the real test will be, whoops, I didn't actually mean to run that, but I guess it's a good thing that I did, because apparently what is happening here? Oh, this is supposed to be an if. And then this is supposed to be an else. Yes. Oops. Okay. So apparently I should try and run this a few times, see if it actually compiles, or see if it actually like runs. What do you not like about? Oh, I forgot to specify the fonts. Yeah. Font char. Yeah. So. Okay, that seems to be running okay now. Nope. I should not be speaking too soon. Oh, pop. Right, this is supposed to be ng messages. Oh, what the heck? No, it's not. It's supposed to be not index 0. It's supposed to be ng messages player dot pop 0. Yeah, whoops. There we go. All right, how about now? How are we doing now? Better? Nope. List object has no attribute keys. Dictionary is not a list. Oh. Right. For ng message in. Yeah. No, right. This isn't keys. Right. Oops. Okay. Yes. And then, yes. Okay. So, nope, still more crashes. Unhashable type list. What? If CDD in... Okay, so for one thing, this is not a list. Oh, CDD. Oh, yeah. It's not supposed to be CDD. It's supposed to be CDD index 1. No, it's supposed to be CDD. Why is that a list? CDD shouldn't be a list. Next messages player... Oh. No, it's not supposed to be next messages player dot pop. It's supposed to be next messages player dictionary. Wait, what? Yeah, no, it's not supposed to be pop 0 either. Wait, hold on. What am I doing here? CDD equals ng messages... No, that's right. Well, if the length of ng messages player is greater than 0... Oh, well, I guess that's technically the same statement, but I did mean to say greater than 0. Next adventure... Okay, so while the length of next messages player is greater than 0, CDD equals... Oh, you know what? I mean, technically I should be doing is... Right. So actually, this is only if next adventure is not equal to the empty string. Because if next adventure is equal to the empty string, we don't do any of this stuff. For one thing, but I don't think that was the error that we just hit. So actually, elif. Yeah, actually, this can just be an else case, because the whole like checking whether the length of that is greater than 0 is kind of redundant to the whole like while length of blah 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 greater than 0. No, I mean it's not harmful though. So elif, sure, I don't care. Okay, so what was it complaining about here? It was saying that like unhashable type list, if CDD unhashable type list. What? What? CDD equals ng messages player dot pop 0. This should be the name of the player. ng messages player set should be a set. Neither of these things should be lists. Yeah, you're weird. You're weird, debugger. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I mean, I guess we'll find out. Wait, expected... Oh, yeah. I forgot to indent this. Oops. Why do I always hold tab? I mean, I do mean to hit tab eventually. Maybe that's why. I have my finger resting on the tab key because I know I'm going to hit it soon. And oops. Alright. Alright, so what was this unhashable list business? Are you going to do that again? And if so, why? No, you're not. No, you are. Unhashable type list. What do you mean, unhashable type list? Something weird must be getting into the player. Like, I must be accidentally filtering something into the list that's not supposed to go there. So like ng messages. Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Or something. No, there's an event type, or that one of these messages doesn't return just a which one is it? So it's ng messages index 1. In one of these cases, it's not just a single name. It's actually a list of names. So yeah, here it is. So name tag status. Yeah, when we process name tag status, it's actually a list of names. So how do I want to handle that? I guess this actually goes in the priority queue. Maybe? Yeah, no, it does. Yeah. Hold on. Name tag status. Yeah. I guess this goes in the priority queue, actually. It feels weird, but I guess that's right. Yeah, no, that's right. Sorry, I'm like doing weird things at my face. And it's just that one, right? The rest of them, no. Okay, I mean, there's no specific reason that these need to go in the priority queue, except that the priority queue is where we handle like not player-specific things. And maybe that's fine. Although, no, it seems really awkward to me that like, oh, you know what we could do? No. I was gonna say instead of handling like the whole ng messages thing on an ongoing basis, what we could do is we could do it like right before we put a player on screen. We could just do all their messages real quick. But I feel like that would actually be chunkier. I don't want to like get that far behind. I'd rather be processing the stuff in advance, especially because if I can hit if we get a good frame rate, I can actually make it so that like if we get a frame rate above 30 frames per second, like the stream only broadcasts at 30 frames per second. So like there's like even if the game renders more than 30 frames per second, there's actually no there's no visual difference for people watching the stream. So I can always just clamp it and then do extra processing, like just spend those extra cycles like just clearing out the queue in advance. Which could get good if like there are a lot of players in the game, right? Because these queues could get a little chunky otherwise. All right, so yeah. All right, so what was it? It was like for just no particular reason we're doing karma and name tag status as lists of players instead of individual players. But that's fine. Yeah, no. So the thing that irks me about that is that. Well, oh no, you know what we can do? We can do a mixture of both now that I think about it. Because like when we get add karma, we can just like bump that player right then and there. The thing that was bothering me is that like the DQ. The player gets added to the DQ, and so they will walk across that means they get queued to walk across the screen like really soon. And the awkward thing about that is that they we haven't updated necessarily all of their other messages. Like they might have other messages like in the queue waiting to come through. So um yeah. Uh so yeah. Uh let's let's do that. I guess we'll make add karma. Like it's not like add karma is gonna like it's never gonna like hypothetically it could be more than one name, but it's like realistically it's not going to very frequently be more than one name. So that could hypothetically get a little chunky, but we're just not going to worry about that. Yes. I don't know what like I don't know what my plan B is if this is too chunky. Like I don't know what my plan B is there. Oh no, I do know what my plan B is. I just won't do it all in one frame. I'll do basically the same thing except I'll just like spread it out across frames. Um yeah. Okay, so yeah, name tag status like can name tag status is fine how it is. I can just put like name tag status up into the priority queue, and then that's fine. I mean, I'll need to make sure I'm annotating it as in the priority queue. So like action tags, event status, name tag status. Actually, screen text happens more often, so I'll put it here. Do do do. Unindent. Alright, so name tag status is one of them. Name tag status and add karma was the other one, I think. Yeah. Oh, I guess technically between add karma and teleport, I guess, I don't know, it's arbitrary. Like there's no clearly, between those two, there's not one that clearly happens more often than the other, so. Oh, yeah, okay, so. Oh, awkward. Oh, no, I know what I can do here. Is that I'll just, yeah, okay. Right, okay, so I'm not actually going to do this process. I'm not actually going to do the message processing up front. What I'm going to do is when I add in uh, karma to a player and I put them in the D queue, I'm going to cheat them to the front of the list for, yeah, I'm going to say, ng message. So ng message index 0 add karma. So for li and ng message, so g player. So dq.append. So then I'm also going to say ng messages player dot insert at index 0. We're going to insert this player's name. So it's what is it? It's li index 0 in this case. Yeah, li index 0. Yeah. Right, so that way we'll cheat them to the front of the list, and because they just got queued up, so they're about to walk across the screen, so we'll just put them at the front of the list, so as long as there's one frame, and there has to be at least one frame between, oh no, there doesn't, actually. Hypothetically, no, actually, yeah, no, if we, maybe I don't want this to be an else case, then. Maybe I just want this to be, maybe I'll want to be able to process. Huh. How's that gonna work? I probably just shouldn't worry about it. Um. Hmm. I mean, the other thing I can do is like I can take into account like yeah, I can take this into account like oh, huh. Maybe yeah, maybe because of these other actions players don't get immediately added to these queues. Maybe yeah, maybe like the players will only get added to the queue inside getting this data processed. Yeah. That sounds fair. So instead of okay, Yeah. Okay, okay. So right, so I'm not gonna directly add them to the DQ uh, outside the outside that processing. I will keep the part. Wait, why am I so lost all of a sudden? Where am I? Add karma. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I won't do this here. I'm just gonna add a new message, I guess, for players. So like I'll just say so ng messages player dot insert index 0. Oh, I don't necessarily know that the player's in the okay, so I'll put up a conditional, I suppose. It'll be if ng message if ng messages player no, excuse me, if li index 0 if li index 0 in ng messages player set, then we'll just insert them at the front of the queue, and we'll say actually, are we going to insert them at the front of the queue? No, so we'll just insert them at the front of the queue in the case that they're already in the player set. Because in the case that they're not actually in the player set right now, that means we can add them to the DQ, because that means they don't have any other data to process, and so we can just straightforward like add them to DQ and forget about it. Otherwise, what we'll want to do is we'll want to say, oh, I guess the karma queue thing. We'll keep this together. We'll put these together and keep them together, I think. I don't know, it seems weird to separate those two things. Yeah. Okay, so so the other thing that we do here is we'll say so like ng messages player dictionary index li index 0 dot append. So we'll have a separate add karma message here. Seems a little weird. Because like if I'm doing it that way, why wouldn't I just like separate out the add karma messages in the first place? Like if I'm doing it that way, then I could just, instead of having add karma as a single message, I could just separate it out. So would that be easier? Should I just I might keep name tag like name tag status like this, but like maybe for add karma I should just do it the other way. No, I do like having add karma as part of the priority queue, because karma is cool and should be rewarded. Karma is for cool people, and it deserves recognition. So I guess this is fine. Okay. So ng messages player dictionary append like add karma. Oh no, it can't be. It shouldn't be called add karma. Add or I'll call it like add karma single. Yeah, I guess. And then so this add karma single is going to be really simple. It's just going to be another step in this whole situation where like update name. I'll put it here, I guess. So elif ng message index 0 equals add karma single. This is just making sure that we've processed the rest of these things before we add the player to the DQ. So all we say here is dq.append append ng message index 1 ng message index 1 and I have to make sure I'm sending the message through properly formatted, because I think I'm not right now. And then the other thing is g player dictionary. Oh, I guess I do technically have to check if this player's in the player dictionary. Am I doing that already? I feel like I might not be. Okay, no, I am properly checking there, so I have to properly check it down there as well. Right, and so the message isn't just append add karma single, it's actually I guess it could be, but I'm just for standard formatting I'm gonna, well no, it does still have to be a list, and then so I might as well just add in li index 0. I don't know, just for consistency. Okay. So save that. I mean, hypothetically, if I wanted to. No, like I said, I do want add karma to use the priority queue. So okay. So li index 0, and then right. So then back down here. So first we check. So first we should be checking if ng message index 1 in G player set. Then we'll do these things, and so yeah, we say dq.append, etc., and then we say G player dictionary index ng message index 1 dot karma q equals true, right? That's the thing that we do. Karma q equals true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good then. Good. Goodfulness. Good. All right. And then okay. So now we can run this, and it'll actually work. Maybe. Or it'll crash for different reasons. Okay. Hey, look at that. Seems to be working. And it hasn't crashed or anything, so cool. So cool. I kind of want to do the thing about the name tag height, because these name tags are just like, they're just showing up too high. Like, it looks fine when there's the second line of text, but like when there's just the one line of text, it looks a little awkward. I mean, I could always bring it down. Oh yeah, no, I could always lower the height, because like there's actually tech in there to accommodate that scenario. I don't know why that didn't occur to me before. Yeah, right. There's like what is it? It's like what is it that I'm looking for? Like L up, I guess. No, not that. So like not that either. Yeah, right. So let's set this as so true, or yeah, and then so name tag height nt start, no, nt height, yeah, so nt start height, yeah, let's just bring this down to like 145, and then I'll bump this up to like, no, that's fine. Hold on, what would this look like? I'm thinking the second line of text isn't going to show up very long the way I set it up now, because like it's gonna, the name tag is going to start much lower, and oops, or much higher. Oops, I meant to do it in the other direction. So wait, not 145, 185, I guess. Yeah, if I do this, the name tag is going to start much lower, and so I'll probably need to bump up the speed a bit, because the name tag is going to start. Oh, wait, why didn't the buffer? That was weird. Hold on, let me see that again. I mean, I guess I didn't have to restart the script to see it again, but why is the name tag, the second line of the name tag is just showing up like immediately? Oh, maybe, huh? Yeah, that just seemed to just move it down. Like all that did was move it down. Like the buffer's not actually doing anything. Maybe did I break the buffer? Like, is the buffer actually not doing anything? What if I made this like 26 instead, or something? I don't know. Or is that going in the wrong direction? Is it supposed to be like a positive number instead of a negative number? I don't know. There's supposed to be. Oh no, I took out the buffer. I made it so the buffer doesn't actually do anything. No, I do remember. I distinctly took that out. Yes. So, I guess, I mean, one way I could accomplish this that's fairly simple, fairly straightforward is, yeah, so let's undo this stuff. Put it back to how it had been. Because I did like the height that it was appearing at, for the most part. So do I actually reference NT buffer anywhere? I feel like I, yeah, no, I don't. Do I want to? I could bring back NT buffer. Um, NT buffer, what is NT buffer now? NT buffer is NT start height -6. Yeah. Do I actually want NT buffer back though? No, I think I don't. I think I don't. So yeah, let's go back to true or right, because I think I just want to check if any of these things are going to be true at the time that the name tag gets set, and then I'll set it at a different height if no, do I want to do that? Well, you know one thing that I didn't change because I didn't end up working on like the name tag for very long, or as long as I intended to. One thing I still haven't done is I'm still using I'm still like doing all the name tag stuff based entirely on height when I should be using timing as a factor instead. So I think I'm gonna change that first of all because like I end up changing like all these other numbers just to avoid accidentally changing what the timing actually is here. So do I want the NT buffer? Actually, I might want to bring that back. I might. It did look kind of nice to have it. Um, yeah, yeah. Actually, I might bring the NT buffer back, so I don't get rid of that. But all right. So let's say NT time, or NT dir, equals. How long do I actually want it to show up for? Let's see. So when this name tag shows up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shows up for about 5 seconds right now, which I guess is fine. I'll try it at 4 seconds because like I think I might have been counting a little too fast. Okay, so NT duration, let's call it 4. So now adventures, graphics adventures, or add graphics. They need a concept of name tag time because they have name tag. They have pause NT, which I should really call like NT pause or something, but whatever. NT time equals 0.0. Yeah, say that, and then so oh yeah, where am I going? So now when we set the start height or like the initial like when we clear the player, yeah, when we clear the player, we'll say NT we'll say NT so pause NT, so we'll say G player dictionary, or let's duplicate this line. We'll say G player dictionary NT time equals let's put it in the future. Let's say G frame time plus NT dir plus the duration. And so the determining factor as to whether like we should continue to show the name tag or not will not be the position of the name tag. It'll be where do we do this? Yeah, so if no. Where do we do the name tag? Yeah. Wait. If the length of no. Yeah, okay, so if position right. Okay, so NT height, if the position of the name tag is less than NT height. Yeah, no, what we actually want to say here is if so NT height I guess is going away, interestingly. So if NT time is less than G frame time, then we get rid of the name tag. Yeah. What's the name tag dictionary? Oh, the text itself, like the text object. Okay. I think I don't know. I don't remember. I don't care. Okay, so Oh, hey, the Black Lotus. How's it going? Welcome. Sorry, I was not paying attention to chat. It was pretty slow earlier, so. Uh, the, I don't know. So let's see how this looks now, I guess. Because now I can tune these values, like, a little bit, with a little more freedom, without having to, like, they're not as, like, precarious. It's just like no matter how I tune the speed or like the heights or like all those things, like the name tag will always show up for 4 seconds, uh, which seems like it kind of lingers. Like I think 3 seconds might be okay. Uh, so so yeah, so let's change NT duration to be 3 seconds. I mean this is one of those things that I can scale as well. So actually maybe I will leave it at 4 for now. And then, like when I like the one of the things on my to-do list was to scale. Yeah, so it's not NT height; it'll be NT dir. So scale adventure speed, adventure spacing, and an NT duration. Um, yeah. So optional text. Oh yeah, no. All right. So I'm still. What am I doing right now? Just like random things, I guess. Um, so am I using NT height anywhere? Uh, or was that? Yeah, no, that was that one place was the only real reference to it. So, do I want to bring in the buffer again? The buffer might be a little bit weird with. The buffer would probably get. I mean, I kind of want it, and I kind of don't. The buffer would get a little bit weird with. No, this is fine. NT buffer. NT buffer will be NT start height -6. So should the buffer be time based or should it be height based? I'm thinking if it's time based, then I can like control how it looks. But if it's height based, then no, actually no. In either of those cases, it should be based somehow on the duration. Because if the duration is scaling, then oh, but yeah, no. How am I gonna? Maybe I should just do without the buffer for now, because like I don't know. I don't know. I like I yeah. It's probably I think it's just more of a complicating factor than it's worth. Like I do technically kind of like it, but it's fine to not have it. No, I do like it, man. So I just need to make sure that I need to make sure what I guess. Yeah, no, I'll just put it back in, see how it looks, and if I don't like it, I can always just take it back out. Right? It's really not that difficult to do so. So right, the only difference is like that place where we that place where we blit the second line of the name tag. We just only do that in the case that the buffer has been surpassed. So, whoops, I went too far. So where's that we blit that stuff? Name tag. That's when we're adding stuff to the name tags. Where's that we actually blit the name tags? Wait, this is way too far. Yeah, where's the part where we actually blit the name tags? Is it further down? No, it's further up. Robble, where is it? It's the other place where we mentioned like L up. No, not here. No, not here. No, not here. No, not here. What the heck? Wait, no, where was it? Did I accidentally like? Oh, it's the place where I say or true or. Why could I not find that? That was all right. Whatever. No. So for TI in name tag dictionary. What? TI. I really don't remember what the name tag dictionary does. Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, no. Name tag dictionary. Oh yeah. No, I remember what it's for. TI index 1 divided by equals 2. Yeah. No, I remember what that's for. Okay, so yeah, actually, so it's the other place where. Oh, right. Okay, no, it's the place where. That's why I didn't recognize it. I kept looking past it because like I was looking for this chunk here, but we moved this chunk here down here. No, what it's actually is if the length of if the length of name tag dictionary is greater than one, okay, so it's right. So it's this conditional. If the length of name tag dictionary is greater than one, and nt on what is it? So like pos nt is less than or equal to if pos nt is less than or equal to nt buffer. So what this does is it just makes it so that both of the lines of the name tag don't appear at the same time. First the name will appear, and then the details will appear. So like it'll say Trusty Bard, and then it'll show the 0 experience or whatever. Which is just kind of a nice touch. I personally just like that touch. The other thing is that I can actually bring down the height because the bottom half doesn't show up as immediately. So so it's actually, let's go to NT speed, because I think I actually want to bring up the speed to like let's bring up the speed to, I don't know, like 2.5. I'm gonna try doubling it, and because like the faster it goes, the more I can do with the buffer. So I'll put the buffer up to like 12 now, and then I can bring the height down by like 12 or so. So instead of 65, I can bring it down to like 53. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to make a huge difference or if I'm going to even notice the difference, but I'm just curious to see how this looks. So, yeah, let's. Wow, oops! I keep pushing it in the wrong direction. No, it's supposed to be adding 12 to 65, so it's going to be 177. It's funny because like just the coordinate system in maybe this is like common in like 2D systems, but like I'm not used to working in 2D systems. I'm used to working in 3D systems, and the coordinates like they just like go yeah, that seems fine. That seems probably fine. Oh, you know what else I might do? Ooh, I might have the name tag start in a different position depending on whether whether an event is on. Because the height that I'm putting the name tags at right now, like I calculated that height so that like when the name tags appear on top of the action tags on the bottom of the screen, they don't like cover them up in an undue way. But yeah, if we don't have to worry about those action tags, then we could actually bring the height down a little further, which I think I might do. Because why not? So we'll have oh, huh. So if we have two different start heights, then we'll need two different buffer values. Oh, so maybe I should do the buffer based on time, not based on height? Oh, but then that gets like, that's kind of like the opposite of the imprecision that I had earlier. Or it's like the opposite of the ambiguity that I had earlier. Huh. I guess, NT start height equals 177. Maybe I'll not do that for now, because that's not a necessary thing, and I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. So yeah, this is good for now. Okay, so separate graphics messages into priority stacks. That is a thing that happened. More energy levels, yeah. So yeah, I don't know how many more energy levels I want necessarily, but I was thinking like. Yeah, I was thinking of like, right now there are gold stars and silver stars. I was thinking of adding in bronze stars, and I was thinking of adding in maybe platinum stars. I don't know if I want to do platinum stars. I might. We'll see. And I was thinking of adding in not just single stars, but also triple stars. So like, here, let's just look real quick at how this could look. I won't add in the tech for it yet. I'll just so art, energy, So right now we just have 0 and 1, but I think I want it to be like uh, well, I'll do the mock-ups first. So this is 0. I thought this would be 1. Whatever, I don't care. Uh, edit this. Edit this. Okay, so right, so we have the gold star and we have the silver star. So for starters, let's just image canvas size. I think I drew these stars freehand, and maybe that's obvious because maybe they're really crudgy looking, but like I don't know. I just had a flashback to when I was working on this, and I was like, wait, I think yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm proud. I think it came out well enough. Shut up, they look fine. No, sorry. I'm just kidding. Okay. So yeah, so we'll get rid of this. So I'm just making it wider because like I'm thinking yeah. So for like for the triple stars, like I was mentioning, I was thinking basically like it'd be like so like copy new layer, and then sorry, just moving stuff around. New layer, and then paste, and then basically just like so like nothing too special, but just like I don't know, it's like something like that, just to represent like this is like the ultimate of stardom. Like this is even cooler than just having like one gold star. And I'd want to touch it up because like the edging got a little bit light when I shrunk it down. But yeah, because I was just thinking like it'd be nice to have like more gradation in like state. Oh, although this does raise the question, which is better, 3 silver stars or 1 gold star? I was thinking it would go silver star, 3 silver stars, gold star, 3 gold stars. Yeah, I feel like that's right. Uh, that this like these stars might actually even be a little too big because I don't want the triple stars to look quite so huge. So actually, maybe yeah, maybe it'll be more like that because they're just supposed to be there for like accent basically. Uh, so all right, I'm glad you agree, Sloan. Thank you. um, yeah, these are just supposed to be. I don't even know how. Yeah, I like I don't know exactly how I want this to look, but I just have like the idea. Maybe like multiple stars, like maybe like a whole like little set of stars, like a little array of stars going on, something along those lines. And I think this looks pretty much. I mean, this is pretty much like how I was envisioning it, and so this should probably something like this should be fine. I will clean up the edges, and hey, that's the new follower sound. Sloan11, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. um, all right, so yeah, let's do basically this, I guess. Is that do I like? Oh, maybe. Oh, I think I want the stars to be like slightly tilted. I think is like because they. I don't know. It just looks slightly weird to have them like this. But I think yeah. What if instead of just like this? What if there was like a slight rotation to it? I don't know if this is gonna be the right thing, but like curious to see how it would look. If there was like, come on, rotate. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, it always gets really fuzzy when you rotate it. I was just thinking like maybe like this is like kind of what I'm looking for. And then so let's copy that and then file or new layer rather, paste and then layer, flip horizontal. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, again, I'll clean up the edges so that they're not so fuzzy and like free. Oh, thank you, thank you, Sloan. Yeah, I think I did. I think I just kind of like yeah. I was trying to get the star to I don't know. I don't like using like prefabricated shapes. I like to if I can draw my own shapes, I try and draw my own shapes. So I think I did that, and I'm glad you approve of it because I think it took me a while. As I recall, I spent kind of a while working on the stars back when I first did. But Worth it. Totally worth it. Totally worth the effort. All right. So yeah, I'll do the same thing roughly here, I guess. Um, oh yeah, actually, maybe I should. Actually, no. You know what? Instead of I was gonna like reset up the stars, but maybe instead I'll just like, because I can just. It's just as easy to. Oops. Just like squish this image, and then I should save as before I accidentally erase the other thing that I was working on. So save as energy. I'm not gonna name them by like numbers. I'm gonna name them by so new folder like 3 gold. Oops, new folder 3 gold, and then this will be like 0.png or whatever. And like I said, this isn't like finished, but it's like yeah. So copy this, paste here. Yeah, so the silver star is smaller. Actually, I'm gonna paste on a new layer just so I can like line up my shot, I guess. Paste on a new layer. Yeah, because I want it to be roughly the same. Like I did like to the extent to which the silver star was like a slightly smaller version. Yeah, so something like this, and then we can line that up as such. And then yeah, to make it silver, we just oh here, before I forget, I'll do save as. This will be oops energy. This will be 3 silver. 3 silver. And so 0.png. That's correct. What language is this game in? This game is in Python that I'm writing it, yeah. It's my first, it's like the first big project that I've done in Python. And it's been a learning experience, but I don't know, I'm like, I know a lot more Python now than I did before. And so I've kind of gotten comfortable with it, at least more comfortable with it. It's still very different than like a lot of like what my instincts would have me do. But oh yeah, the other thing I did here is I think I brought up the brightness a little bit. Oh, the brightness and the contrast, I think, because like not that much, but when I desaturated the wait, hold on. Oh, maybe I brought up the contrast and brought down the brightness. I just want the edges to I want the edges to like be a little more outstanding. Yeah, that's better. Actually, that might be a little too bright. Does that look how they used to look? Here, let me reopen the old silver star. Yeah, that looks about the same. Oh, I brightened it a little too much, I think. Oh, and I also squished it, or I also stretched it horizontally a little too much. Whatever. It looks fine. Does it though? Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, so desaturate it, and then adjustments, brightness, contrast. So not quite so bright. That's probably fine. Yeah, just to bump up the contrast a bit. Yeah, that's about how it used to be. Okay. So. I guess I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna. On a new layer. I'm going to paste this in. I just like I don't know. It just weirds me out slightly that the shape of the star got like slightly stretched. Not that it's a big deal or anything. I just like I don't know. I prefer it this way, I guess. I don't know. So should I? No, this is not a big deal. This is not like noticeable or a big deal at all. Okay. But what I do still need to do is I need to bring out the edges of the smaller stars. Or actually, maybe it looks fine as the smaller stars have like softer edges. That might be okay actually. It's a little hard to tell because like at actual size it's very small. But yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so good then. Oh, it does weird me out that these are slightly different sizes. Like the what was it? It was like there's slightly different shapes, but like it's really subtle, so I don't think I care about that. If I decide later that I care about it, I can like do something to it then. But hey, that's a new follower, nice. Um, Asked for 00. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for following. um, uh, yeah, C sharp is what I did most of my projects in before I started on this one, and so yeah, still the majority of my projects are actually in C sharp, but I've been working on this project for a while now, so I like for the longest time I didn't consider myself like a Python developer, or like, I didn't consider myself someone who works in Python, but then like at a certain point I was like, wait a second, they're like the distinction is like arbitrary. I clearly I am, I don't know. After like this 5 month mark or something, I was like, all right, I guess I technically work in Python. I'm just going to change the naming conventions here. So it's going to be gold 3. This is going to be gold. Oops. Rubble. So it's going to be gold 3. It's going to be gold. It's going to be silver 3, and it's going to be silver. Just so that they sort nicely. Silver 3. Oh yeah, and I was thinking bronze 3 possibly. So actually, let's see what the bronze would look like. I might not do bronze, but I was just thinking I might. So let's copy this, paste it here onto 2 separate new layers. Actually, wait, we have this empty. Yeah, this layer's empty, so I can put it here and here. Yeah, because on this layer, I'm going to scale it to what? Because like the silver stars are smaller than the gold stars, and the bronze stars will be smaller than the silver stars. So like, basically like this. Yeah. And then we'll color shift it. So adjust hue and saturation. Right, so we won't completely desaturate it, but we will shift it to like a slightly more bronzy color. We'll bring down the lightness a little bit, and maybe the saturation slightly. But I'll also want to bring up the contrast a little bit, because I don't. Actually, maybe I won't adjust the lightness yet. I'll keep the lightness the same for now, and then I'll, because that's pretty close. Maybe slightly less saturation. Yeah, that's about right. And then, so then let's adjust the brightness and contrast a little bit. Not like that though. Well, kind of like that, but like less brightness. Yeah, because the bronze stars won't be quite as, the bronze stars will be a little less bright, yeah. So like that. Oh, and then there's the bronze single star too, right? So, how big is the learning curve between Python and C sharp? There are a few specific things that like took me a while to get used to. Like scoping of the variables, like, Python is just so weird about like how it keeps track of variables. So like, I don't know. I guess it didn't take me that long to like pick up on how it works, but like, well, so then I don't know. The fun thing about like learning new languages now is the internet, right? Like the internet makes everything so easy when you're like learning a new programming language. It used to be like that, like a lot of that stuff would have been really difficult, uh, But now at this point, like if I ever want to learn, like if I ever want to know how to do something in Python, I just like all I have to do is punch into Google like the search term for like what I want to accomplish, and then the word Python. You just say like Python and then what you want to accomplish, and they're like ample search results. Like I can't think of a situation where I've actually been stumped about how to do something in Python, because like there's times that I have to like hey Watson, how's it going? Welcome. Um, there are times that I have to run like multiple like Google searches before I get to the correct answer, but it's always there. Like Stack Overflow and the Python docs. Like between those two, like I rarely ever have to look to any other sources, and like usually those are like indexed like really high on the Google search results. So so I don't know. The learning curve is probably significant. I didn't have a significant experience with it because all of that information just makes it so easy to learn. All right, so energy. What am I? Oh yeah, so I'm getting the gold star single because I do need to make the bronze star single. So copy this onto a new layer, paste, and so let's scale this down to be the same size as this bronze star in the middle here. That might be slightly too small. How does that look? That looks pretty good. And let's apply the same hue and saturation shift, and brightness and contrast shift, and yeah, there we go. So now we have the single bronze star, the triple bronze star, etc., etc. Okay, so let's save these ones out. So copy, file, new. Okay, paste, and so save. This is bronze. Oh yeah, actually new folder, sorry. This is bronze, and actually the file itself is just called 0. Okay, and then copy this one, file, new, okay, paste, and save this as bronze 3. Okay. Yeah, and then save this as 0.png. Okay, save that, and then so let's yeah, I worked in Java for a little while too. I kind of want to learn JavaScript, just because I really like HTML5 like web stuff. But then again, I guess if I wanted to do like HTML web stuff, I could just export to it from like some other like engine or tool set. So I guess I don't really need to do that. But actually, you know what? I'm just gonna update this image a little bit by making a new layer. Yeah, because I think I did change the size a little more significantly than I had hoped. Actually, is that fine? Maybe that's fine. I shrunk it down a little too much. Yeah, so, yeah, no, I'm gonna... that's fine. I don't care. It's okay if it's a little bit smaller. That actually, it kind of makes sense if it's a little bit smaller. So, alright, that's fine. Yeah, so now let's update the script. Because now there are 6 energy levels. There used to just be 2. So, energy, how do I even track this stuff? Energy art. Okay, so for I in range, it's now for I in range 6. Oh, that's why I had them named as like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright, so maybe I should change the names back to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now gold 3 is 0. Gold is 1. Silver is 2. Silver 3 is 2, excuse me. Silver 3 is 2. Silver is 3. Bronze 3 is 4. So it's basically just going in order, where 0 is the highest and 6 is the lowest, or 5 is the lowest, excuse me. Okay, so for I in range 6, energy art.append bonus blah blah. Oh yeah, the data files too, because I made the images wider now, so I need to update the data for these. So for one thing, oh, and I didn't update. Actually, wait, I didn't update this one though. Is that the only one I didn't update? No, I didn't update this one either. So let's. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so let's open these. Edit. Image. Canvas size. Right, because now it's 68 pixels across. And like not all of the images need this, but like I'm just keeping it standard size for no particular reason. So save that, and then same thing with this is the gold one. So file. Actually, wait, no, I think I moved the file path or changed the file path since then, and I don't know if that's gonna matter, but whatever. Energy no, not 0. Energy 1. Edit. Image canvas size again 68, and yeah, I guess I don't really have to do this, but I'm gonna start it this way. I can always change it later if I want. Like I can like trim it down. Yeah, I really like the accessibility of HTML5. Like I don't know. Before I got into game dev, I was thinking of I don't need to save that. Before went into game dev, I was actually thinking of going into web dev, because that's another thing that I like. The web is like the web and games are like two things that I very much enjoy. Oh, I still haven't fixed that bug. Oh no, I did fix that bug. I just haven't restarted the script yet. So the fact that it just says Huzzah 3, like, yeah, that was just okay. It was supposed to say 3 adventurers bump into a group of their former travel companions, blah blah. Okay. So yeah, what am I doing here? Right, so these are updated. Oh yeah, the data files. So edit. Right, so instead of 65, 30, 65. Oh, negative 30. Yeah, 34, 32. So this is actually 68 for one thing. Although that number doesn't actually matter. But then I need to. So what is half of 34? Half of 34 is 17. I have to subtract 17 from 65. So that'll be what, like 48? Yeah. So okay, so this is the new data file. So and this is the same data file for each of them. So energy paste paste. Nope, you're not supposed to be a copy. You're supposed to replace. Weirdo. I don't know why I thought you should be a copy. Oops. Okay. So to paste. Paste. Replace. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's because I was copy and pasting from the exact same folder. Yeah, that's why I made a copy of it. Yep. All right. So save that, and then yeah. So now we load these in, and yes. So that is fine for all of that stuff. We load in the art, and now we have the art. Okay. So for LI and Parade. Oh no, let's start at the top. Because the rest of the data, yeah, okay, so energy, blah, blah, current energy, blah, blah, current energy, oh yeah, that's for the graphics version, okay. Energy markers, right, so they started out as 100, 100, but now there are 6 of them, so 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and percentiles, yeah, okay, so this is also going to change, so it's actually now going to be 0. You need to be in the 0.95 percentile to get triple gold stars. So what'll it be? It'll be like so 0.95. So it'll be it used to be 0.55. It used to be 0.9 for gold stars and 0.55 for silver stars. So now it'll be I don't know. The low end will probably be like 0.3 for like the single bronze star, and then it'll be 0. I don't know, 75 maybe for the triple silver stars, and then like 0.5 for the single silver star. Oh wait, that actually brings it down. It used to be 5.5, right? And now it's 0.5. So maybe 5.5 is fine. Oh yeah, actually wait, no. No, I'll bring it up slightly. I'll bring it up to like 0.6 maybe. And then so it goes down by 0.5, it goes down by 0.5, it goes down by 0.15, it goes down by 0.15. Yeah, that seems fine. So 0.66. And then yeah. So 0.6. And then maybe I'll do like 0. 0. Yeah, no, I'll do like 0. I'll do 0.3. No, 0.4. And then 0.1. No, 1. Yeah? No, it's 2. 0.2. Yeah. Okay. So to get a single bronze star, you only have to be above the 20th percentile, which is not that difficult. It's doable. It's totally doable. So, okay. And then energy fade. I might want to change the energy fade value, maybe. We'll see. Okay. And then, sorry, so let's, so is that all we have to do? For values in PB total awarded values, process gains. Um, like, so this is when we're actually setting the player's energy values. Right, this is when we're setting the player's energy values, and that actually stays the same. Right, here's where we calculate the energy, the thresholds, based on the percentiles. Because it's all on the curve, right? So if the player with the highest energy has 10 energy, then if the player with the highest energy has 10 energy, then everyone with 9.5 energy or above is above the 0.95 percentile, and so they get the triple gold stars. Yeah, so I just have to make sure that we're calculating those markers correctly. So if the length of energies is greater than 0, we sort the energies. We say we print the energies just for reference purposes, I guess, and then we say energy marker index 0 equals energies int round length energies minus 1 times percentile. Wait, what the heck? Energies index the rounded. Oh, okay. So we take the. Wait, why is it the length of energies minus 1 times energy percentile index 0? The length of energies minus 1? Oh. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, no, is it that the top 5% of players? I thought it was the players with the top 5% of energy scores, but I guess it's actually, no, it's actually the top 5% of players? Is that true? For I in range 1, through the length of energy markers index I equals energy markers index 0 times energy percentiles. I feel like this math is just wrong, actually. I feel like this is just supposed to be the round, not even rounded. Why is it? No, is it energy markers? Yeah, no, maybe it is percentile of players. Maybe it's percentage of players. Yeah. Right, okay, no. Because then, right, so then we say for P key and player set, next energy equals -1. No, wait, hold on. Why are we saying P key and player set? Shouldn't we be saying, I mean, if anything, shouldn't we be looping over energies sorted? Oh no, I guess we go over the entire player set because. So wait, so next energy equals -1 for EI in range, the length of energy art. We say if player dictionary P key energy is greater than or equal to energy markers EI. No, this is so weird. Oh no, yeah, no, I know how this works. Okay, I remember how it works. It is by percentage of players, and we set the energy markers based on. No, this is like half one way, half the other way, I think. And I couldn't have done that intentionally. Right? No, that's crazy. Energy markers index 0 is just supposed to be energies index 0 times. Yeah. I mean, I'm slightly hesitant to change it because like it's like mostly working in the game right now, but like it also just feels crazy the way I'm doing it now. So I can always change it back, right? No, it's just gonna be energies. Oh, yeah. No, I remember how it is. No, this is fine, I guess. We do the first one by percentage of player, so that yeah, it's weird. I just do it like both ways. Like the first threshold is by percentage of player. So for for the top percentage, it's literally the top 5% of players. And then, so yeah, I'm just gonna change that because I don't know, that's weird and I don't like it anymore. No, so energies index. Oh no, I did that for a reason. Did I do it for a good reason? I guess is the question. Um, I did it for a reason so that there's always like some representation of the stars. Like, so if one person just gets like a gratuitously gross, disgusting amount of energy, like it doesn't like ruin the game for everyone else. Uh, like it doesn't lock everyone else out of getting stars. So, but like, should I? So maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine the way it is. Um, yeah, sure. Why not? One thing I should check though is like right now I'm rounding, but I might want to instead of doing like round, I might want to do like floor or something, because like this might not avoid anything, or like this might not do anything in the case that if it rounds, if it rounds up, or no, if it rounds down, no, so it should be seal, right? It should be like the integer version of like seal. Is it seal or math.seal? Uh, yeah, because if it rounds, math.seal. Okay. Uh, if it rounds down, then it could end up doing the exact same thing that I just described it as doing. Although, does that really even get around anything? Because like, even if it does round up, then like it really like it kind of hits the same exact situation in the case that like two players are like have like out of control energy levels. So maybe I should just switch entirely over to like percentage of players. No, nah, I'll try it this way. I'll try it like this, and if I don't like it, I can always change it. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. Uh, so good then. Yeah. So we put together the energy levels, and then we say graphics put energy level. Yeah. Okay. So sure, why not? Um, and this only happens with this only ever happens with events. Like it doesn't actually change with like any other opportunities that you gain experience. The only time this ever changes is with the event system. Okay, so save that, and then let's let's do what then? I think we're done. So I'll just try running the script to see if it doesn't explode into a million pieces. Actually, let me just quickly check to make sure that I'm handling the rest of the energy stuff appropriately. Uh, yeah. I think most of it scales, right? Like most of it, like the way I'm handling it is like pretty. Like it just goes by the length of like energy levels, and I did that because like I knew when I put in the system, like I was only putting in two energy levels to begin with, but I knew I would eventually want to put in like more energy levels. So yeah. Uh, so uh, yeah. Uh, okay. Good. Good then. Um, so yeah, I'll just try running the script to see if it doesn't crash. I'm not gonna like. Oh well, so there's an example of like stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot the comma. Uh, I'm not gonna actually like test it fully. Like we'll see it in action once I restart the script. Maybe I'll restart the script at some point, and that way we can see it, like the actual art changes. But I just wanted to make sure it actually still compiles and stuff, which it seems to. So oh, I left in the or true or true or, which I didn't mean to. That was just for testing purposes. All right, cool. Yeah, so more energy levels done, basically. I should test that. I should test that. So I'm gonna stop the script, I think, and then we can test that. So sorry, I'm just gonna bring the script down for a minute or two. Apologies. Script down 1 sec. Uh, and yeah, I've basically just been working in Journey edits all day, so this is basically like the new script, but whatever. Uh, Optional text from secret panel when calling event midtime. I guess I could add that quickly. Sure. Yeah, let's add that quickly, because why not? So, event midtime. How do I do the conclude event business? Oh, did I even fix the conclude event business? I think I just assumed that it was kind of done. Actually, what do I do in that case? So the create event, yeah, actually, all right. So it'll be the same place for both of these things. So like in the create event command, in the case where, oh, okay, no, I guess I don't yet. Like, yeah, the text at the end of an event just like kind of flitters off into nowhere. It like doesn't actually do anything, which I guess is fine. I was just thinking, like in these, so like in the case where we're calling event midtime, and in the case where we're concluding the event, like I was just thinking, like um, I might want to like have the option to do something with that text there. I guess. Uh, yeah, because it feels a little empty without it. So how do I do that with the? I know I do something similar with the GM text. So maybe I can do something, or like with the chat GM. So um, I'll try not to destabilize the script so that I can in fact restart the script in a short period of time. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. um, right. So conclude event equal true. Where's the other places where we reference this? Yeah, here. So yeah, top clean. GM outro equals top clean. So I could just access GM outro and do the same thing. Uh, yeah, that could be fine. Maybe I should pass it through in a different manner though. Because like do I have to worry about collisions in this case? Not really. Uh, but hey, Lulux, how's it going? Welcome. uh, I don't want to use the same GM outro thing for whatever reason. It's just like it just feels weird. I don't want to do it. Um, actually, did I Yeah, yesterday when I was setting up GM outro, I was reminding myself like I have to be really careful about it, and I was not careful about it because I said if GM outro not equal blank, screen string blah blah blah, and I forgot to say GM outro equals blank. Right. um, so I guess it seems a little silly that I'm just gonna make like basically a redundant value to GM outro, but I just don't like. I don't know the way I'm setting this stuff up. I just don't like. I try and keep the panel thread as like non-interfering with. Just saw. Hey, how's it going? I try and keep the panel thread from interfering with the main thread. I try and do that to the extent that I can. Uh, so I'm just gonna have like global. Excuse me. Actually, do I need? Yeah, no. I was gonna say, do I even need to send it through? And I guess I will. I will send it through. Oh, but do I want to do like the whole? Yeah, do I want to do like this whole business, like or like not that whole business? Like, do I want to tweet this stuff out? I guess is what I'm saying. Um, if I do, I probably want to like make a function where I can just like take text and like tweet it instead of having to like, because like for rolling dice and like for some other things, like I have it so that that text does get tweeted out, but like I handle it separately like each time, and like I don't think I really need to be doing that. All right, so actually before I dig into this, I am going to restart the script, and hopefully it won't crash. I'm going to activate a way mode, just so we can have a quick event. So like just go through just to test energy real quick. So I think I left it down long enough so that it'll yeah, there we go. Oh shoot, whoops. I forgot I have it deactivated. I have the networking stuff deactivated. So fortunately, I also, when I have the networking stuff deactivated, I also have the audio stuff deactivated. So the fact that the audio doesn't play is like clues me into the fact that yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna drag this into place. Sorry, just one sec. Okay. And then so let's oh yeah, like I'm gonna, I guess, like, so journey, I have like journey ridge, journey edits. I'm gonna get rid of these ones, and because journey edits is like the real version of the script that I've been working on all day, so I'm gonna copy that one, and this will be just like regular old journey again. And then I don't know, I might just be working in like one copy of the script now, so I probably don't need to like bounce back and forth between them as much as I had been doing. I don't know if that one automatically updated. I hope it did. Let's find out. Or like, let's not test it. Okay, so yeah, let's set this as false. Right, because I want to. Well, I guess I didn't really have to do that, but like I want to. Yeah, what is it that I do with like Twitters and like when I'm rolling dice, like, so there's ban, there's unban, there's name, there's crown, there's roll. Yeah, so what do I do here for like the Twittery stuff? I mean, it might be really simple, and it might be that I don't need to do anything special about it. Roll dialogue. Oh, I don't even handle it here. I handle it like another place. But yeah, like this is like the important part, is that I just like, I do like the thing where I count characters and blah blah blah. Yeah. Hmm. I guess that's fine. Um, do I, wait, space position? Oh, yeah, yeah. Space position lines equals context space position +1. Yeah. Weird. Um, I might just. Now, this is one of those things that, like, I feel ambivalent about it, but, like, if I don't implement it, it doesn't feel fully featured. So, uh, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be testing this event. So I'll say, I will train, choo, choo, there we go. So at the end of this event, I should have the higher energy levels. Yeah, hypothetically, we'll see. Okay. So, for some reason, the margins seem weird to me. Like, the popular option, it feels like it's off-center, even though it should have exactly 400 pixels on each side. For some reason, like, that little blip of text, like, set with the other text, like, it always feels like slightly off-center to me, which is kind of crazy. Like, that could not really hypothetically be the case, but I don't know. Oh, also, just because, I don't know if it helps, but just in case it actually does help, I'm gonna set the process priority on Python higher. I I might just be doing that superstitiously. Like, maybe that's not actually. Yeah, look at that, triple stars, triple gold stars in your face, all of you, triple gold stars. This guy right here. Sorry. Okay. So I was just kidding, not actually in your face. Okay. So so that's good. That seems to be, it's working in some manner. It's not 100% broken, so I'm gonna call that good and 100% done. No, but I'm gonna call that fine for now. Okay. Let's do. I just like how they look. I wasn't sure how they were gonna come out, but I think they came out okay. So I'm happy about that. Right. Then so I might need to change those thresholds because now that I think about it, like it might get annoying, like how many. Oh, whoops! I left away mode on. Uh, it might get irksome how many of those stars will be showing up. So, um, I guess it's fine for now. But if I get annoyed by them, I'll probably want to come back and revisit that. Okay. So let's okay. So global role dialog, right? So we say maybe this isn't the best example. What's another one? Like the oh, bonus, right? Yeah. So for bonus, we do yeah, we do the count characters thing. Comtext equals pev text get, and then we say lines equals. So yeah, maybe I should just do this. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. Um, and in this case, like, yeah, no, this is good. I think. So right, so we'll just say. Wait, what is it that we even do with lines ultimately? Oh, tweet q dot put. Uh, oh, oh yeah. Okay, right. And actually, a lot of this is handled in count characters because I was like, wait, how does count characters know the length of the whatever? But count characters actually, yeah, it like uses like a crazy string replacement for some adventures. Uh, yeah, just to make sure that it gets the length correctly. So yeah, if I needed to do anything like that, I could do it. And otherwise, like this is just pretty straightforward and like does basically what I needed to do. So maybe I will just do this. So count characters and then wait, where was the oh no, where was the yeah, so I'll just this is give, no, not give. Wait, actually give? Yeah, I mean, I guess give would work too. Uh uh Sorry, I just like that my triple stars are like completely uncontested. I was worried that I'd lose them. Okay. Uh, so give. Yeah, I mean this is basically the same thing. So full text equals. Oh yeah. So the difference is that I don't need to put together oh no, full text. I guess I do need full text. Wait, why do I need to reassemble full text? Full text should be pretty straightforward from the outset, right? Why do I do that? That seems weird. But whatever. Alright, so what is the bonus? Like, this is the one that seemed fairly straightforward. Again, I'm doing this full text thing. Like, I had the full text in the first place. Like, oh no, I guess I didn't. I didn't because count characters, like, made the full text all weird. Okay, so I'll do the full text thing, too, I guess. Alright, so, yeah, it's basically just all this, right? It's just, like, uh, it's just, yeah. So copy this. I mean, this is the thing that. Oh, I'm helping. Uh, oh, I'm not helping. I didn't help in time. Sorry, cache it. All right, so cool. There's some more energy levels that are working. Why do I still have gold stars? Oh, because I do still technically have the highest energy level. It's a little funny, but I'm just cheating, I guess. I have the gold stars still because I'm cheating. I'm a flagrant cheater. um, Not intentionally though. I don't know exactly if I like the color balance, like what I've done with like the bronze stars and the gold stars. It might be okay. I might I might bump up the contrast on the gold stars a little bit though. Just because like they're looking a little too flat. Like the bronze stars look a little more volume-y, and like the gold stars look a little too flat, kind of maybe. Maybe not. Like maybe they're fine how they are, but I'm just gonna tweak them a little bit and see if I like it better this way. So energy. So let's open 0. Edit this, and then if we like it, we'll want to do it to this one as well. Okay, so let's say adjust brightness and contrast. So let's bump up the brightness. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just something like that, because like you can see like that there are like detail levels, like there's like the inner shine and like there's the outer shine and everything up close, but like when you're zoomed out, it's not as noticeable for the gold stars, but you actually can see it for the bronze stars a little bit. So I just wanted to make it so that that'll also bump up the contrast just in general to like make it a little bit to make it so that they just stand out a little bit more too. Because the gold stars are supposed to be special. They're supposed to be like nice and noticeable and brilliant and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's probably good. I'll see how that looks. Yeah, that looks probably good. I won't restart the script or anything, but next time the script starts, it'll be that way. Is that enough? What if I took it a little bit further? What if I like... That might be too far. But that's not... I mean, that might be good. Like something like that like really emphasizes it. How different is that from what we had a moment ago? It's not very different. Whatever. I'll try it this way. It's easy enough to tune. It's just like one quick click, basically. Alright, so we'll try that. Yeah. And then, excuse me. Okay. So, let's, yeah, I was just about to basically like copy this over. So give text. Yeah. Yeah. So it'll basically like be this whole thing again. I guess. Kind of. Maybe I will use the GM text fields or like the GM text value. Just because like, all right. So it'll basically be like conclude event, global conclude event equals true, but then we also want to do like kind of all this stuff, kind of. Except okay, so lines equals comtext. Okay, in this case, it's not comtext. It'll be what? It'll be pev. It'll be like get pev text or whatever. How do we do that? It's like ev text equals pev text get tkinter blah blah blah. So global pev text. So it'll be global pev text, and then lines equals pev text dot get. Oh wait. Yeah, I do this twice. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because I reset what context is. Okay, so wait, no, I put this here, split on that, and so yeah, so for lines equals blah blah, and then so then we can say context equals, so for lines if yeah, and then context. I mean, I guess that's no. I'll say like ev text. Oh yeah, I forgot to say global pev text. Global so pev text is the in our secret control panel the text field that we type this stuff in, and so like on our secret control panel we have this text field, and so this is like what we type in, and so like when we want to get that text that we've typed in there, we do pev text.get. So I'm gonna say I don't know, for simplicity, ev text equals pev text.get, and then lines will equal ev text.split, and then so for line lines we'll count characters. It will so if so for line lines, if one of them is longer than 140 characters, then we'll say count characters, and we'll say ev text. We'll get ev text again, and we'll say pevtext equals blah blah, and then so once again we'll say lines equals in this case it's evtext, not comtext, blah blah, ev text replace blah blah, and that's because for Twitter we use ellipses, and our script doesn't like ellipses though, and so we just use a replacement of like the special character, and then so for the full text, I guess it's kind of funny that we just replace this twice. Like we replace it in one direction and we just replace it in the other direction, but I don't care right now. So full text, yeah, no, I could just use the GM outro thing again, and maybe that's fine. Like GM outro equals GM outro equals or global GM outro. I don't know why it feels sketchy to be using GM outro. Oh, I know why. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say panel outro. I just don't feel like using the same value for it because there is actually a slight difference as well. So that's my rationalization. So global panel outro, and then panel outro equals blank. Panel outro equals blank. Actually, no, technically panel outro equals panel outro equals, what do you say in an outro? Low. And then, right, so we'll say, so yeah, so instead of full text, it'll be panel outro. Oh wait, behold. Oh no, that's something different. Give text. Oh, and give text isn't a thing, so we can just get rid of that. Yeah, no, panel outro equals blah blah blah, and we tack all the lines into it. Oh, and there's an extra character at the end of this, but that's actually good. There's supposed to be an extra character at the end of this because we're gonna put more stuff after this, so that'll just leave room for that down the line. Okay, so that's simple enough. And then pevtext delete. Okay. So yeah, I think that's good now. I think that's all we really need to do there. And then I want to do something similar with event midtime. The difference being, no, event midtime is fine. No, event midtime is fine. Actually, all I have to do with event midtime, well, I mean it's kind of similar because if I'm going to do the tweeting thing. So right, so I'll do most of this stuff the same for. I mean, I should really consider making a function for this just so I don't have to like keep retyping it. But okay, so so all this business, we'll do this first, because we need this. Okay, it's not going to be panel outro though. It's going to just be I don't know, like midtime text or whatever. I don't care. Midtime text equals blank, and then panel outro. Yeah, no. So instead of panel outro, now we'll be using midtime text. And then yeah. So the thing is, we'll also when event midtime, we're also going to pass through event midtime. We're going to pass through midtime texts as that. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. And then pevtext.delete. Yeah. The rest of that is all the same. And I think I'm already set up to handle midtime text. To have like Trusty Bard say midtime text. Oh wait, no, I'm probably not yet. Right, no, because previously the midtime text handled in this fashion was only GM text. So actually, let's look at how we handle event midtime, because I might need to pass in like a special parameter or something. So yeah, here's where we handle event midtime. Event on equals 2. So where do we do screen text here? Because the screen text. Oh, screen string. Oh, because it's an event status part, yeah. So screen string. How do I calculate screen string? For C in screen string. Oh no, yeah, we do the extra characters thing. Oh yeah, when we do that thing, we do that thing. What's the other thing that we do though? Yeah, if the length of do now is greater than 2 and do now not equals blank. Then we do the, yeah, we add it onto the screen string. Oh, I'm not doing the other half of the, I'm not doing the trusty bard half of, like I'm not doing the IRC half of the other thing that I want to do with, so I'll have to remember to come back, to loop back around to do that. Here, I'll put a reminder to myself. Not here. Say outro in IRC, I guess. I'll remember what that means. Okay. Yeah, right, okay. So I guess I do need another flag for the event midtime thing as well. Because, right, sometimes screen string's fine. It's say string. Sometimes say string is going to want that extra text piece as well. Actually, is that true? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. 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 Yeah? Yeah, I think so. Um, uh, you know what I could do if I felt like it is I could have custom. It kind of seems it feels a little funny to me that I can have custom text for like the GM to like administer an event, but I don't have custom text for the prescripted events. So if I wanted to, I could put in custom midtime text for the prescripted events, um, like as an optional thing. Um, and I might want to do that at some point. Uh, it's not urgent, but I might want to at some point. Okay, so uh, let's yeah, let's just finish what we're doing here, which is we we can we can do what like so yeah, I'm just gonna add a separate flag to event midtime. Um, so when we call event midtime with midtime text here, I'm gonna say like this will just be like I'll just flag it as like 1, and then when we call it with midtime text, because of like the player input, I'm just gonna call this like 2. So now when we call it with so we can say if do now event midtime, no, yeah, so we can say if the no where is it? It's yeah, if the length of do now is greater than 2 and do now not equal blank, so we'll say screen string, right, that we do in all cases, but we'll also say if the length of do now is greater than 3 and do now index 3 equals 1, then we'll say screen string screen string plus equal, or screen string equals oh sorry, not screen string, say string equals do now index 2, index 2. And I guess I should add in the extra space character, because it yeah, I shouldn't have that extra space character. Oh hey, it's this event. We've wandered into a cavern grotto to find ourselves amid a massed candlelight gathering. A hooded figure startles you from behind, whispering out to you, "Welcome the breakers." Or tiebreakers, excuse me. I have really bad eyesight right now, apparently. Will you take a cookie or two? There's a chocolate stripe, honey pecan, or berry jelly. Last time I had chocolate stripe, and as I recall, it was really good. But I'm kind of in a honey pecan mood right now, or pecan. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Pecan. Which is the less pretentious pronunciation of that word? I don't know. Probably the one that I don't go with. Oh, okay. We have a Stripe fan in the audience. Uh, I don't even know what this event type is. I might wait until Trusty Bard tells me what the event type is, because, well, we'll see. Okay. All right. So yeah. So